Good morning, YouTube. I welcome you to today's video. Like I told you guys yesterday, we are going to win something. And I told you yesterday was a good Sunday because we've been losing. And I went back to my drawing book and I found out that, bro, if betting world, if football betting want to follow this pattern, we have to use another pattern to win again. Because Arsenal lost, and like I told you guys, so many big teams have been losing matches. But yesterday, being Sunday, I believe so many people made money from our predictions because I gave you guys two odds, double sleeves, and we won both of them. So without further ado, let me call out the games that were predicted just for posterity's sake. We have Bilbao versus Villarreal. I gave Villarreal two goals handicap. I was even afraid Villarreal might lose this game. They beat Bilbao 2-1. We had Nottingham Forest versus Aston Villa over 1.5. The game ended in a 1-1 draw. We have Parma versus Napoli. My prediction was over 0.5, 1-1 draw. We have Fakik versus Rangers. And I gave Rangers over 0.5. Now, I think that is it for the first sleep. Now, for the second sleep, we have Chelsea versus Manchester City. I mean, City to win this game was too odd. And so many people made money from giving Manchester City straight win. I think this is like a relief. That yesterday game was a relief for so many bettors, for so many people that were betting to me, because that two odds was the easiest to get. It was the easiest this weekend. You understand? My position was over 1.5 because I didn't want to expose us to too much risk. And I said I was going to drop a bet builder. I did the bet builder, but I did not post it because I was afraid that it might not go as planned. Let's just stick with our normal two odds. And that bet builder went to around 3 plus odds. Man City to win, over 7.5 corners, and over 2.5. Everything strike, everything. You see it on your screen later on. We have Osasuna versus Real Betis over 0.5. Parma versus Napoli, Napoli over 0.5. Estori versus Porto, Porto away, 1 up. Then we had Como versus Inter over 0.5. Athletic Bilbao versus Villarreal over 0.5. Now, if you notice, I was just speaking over 0, over 0, over 0. Bro, don't blame me. What these guys are doing right now, you don't know what to pick. Over 0.5 seems like the best choice right now, even though the odd is very low. You can get over 1 over 1, then you get 4 more matches over 0.5 and you're good. All we care about is winning. All we care about is making profit. That is the final and end game for betting. Profit. And that is why I'm here. And that is why you're watching this video. Now, before I call out to this prediction, like I always say, put your mouth where your money is, or put your money where your mouth is. Like the video, subscribe to our channel. Now, for the first sleep, today I have a bet builder. For the first sleep, we have Al Ali Saudi versus Al Duhail. I'm going with Al Ali Saudi to win this game 1 up. We have Real Valladolid versus Eibar over 0.5. Fiorentina versus Lazio. I'm giving Lazio 2 goals handicap. Remember, Fiorentina have a game on Thursday with Crystal Palace at home. First leg, Crystal Palace beat them 3-0. Now this game is between two, and I think Fiorentina were battling relegation at some point this season. I don't know if they are still at that position because I didn't check their league table, but I know Lazio has been picking up points in their last few games. So I'm giving Lazio 2 goals handicap in this game. And in their last 5 meetings, the wins that Fiorentina got, they did not win with above 2 goals. And that is one of the reasons again for me to make this pick. Now we have Man U versus Leeds United. This fixture used to be a high scoring fixture, and I know United is a high scoring team. Leeds United too used to be a high scoring guys, but currently their form has dwindled. They've not been scoring the way they used to score before. My prediction in this game is home or draw. Man United to win or draw. Man United need this win to extend their points gap between Aston Villa, Chelsea, and Liverpool. Thank God Chelsea lost. Liverpool won. Aston Villa drew. So this is a chance to go 3 points above Aston Villa. And I believe United has gone to Dublin to train, to practice, and they are preparing for this game properly. Because Premier League choose to give us Monday, a special day for we United fans and we the United guys. So that we have the rest. Everybody have played. Now we know what to do. You understand? Then we have Levante versus Getafe. I mean, come on. Getafe, they've been grinding out games. So for me, I'm giving Getafe 2 goals handicap away to win this game. Now that is it for the first slip. For the second slip, let's do real quick. Let me not waste of your time. We are going to the Turkey League One. I think this is the second division. I'm going with Sivasspor versus Istanbulspor, home team or over 2.5. Erzurumspor versus Boluspor, home team 2 goals up. So the last game we have Keiko Rizespor versus Gaziantep, home team or over 2.5. Now let's move to the bet builder. Now in this bet builder, I'm going to be explaining my selection. The first game we have is Levante versus Getafe. Now if you look at Levante last 5 games, they played under 2.5, 4 out of the 5. Same thing with Getafe. So what it means is that both of them are low scoring side. Now Getafe comes into game with a low block and they depend on counter attack, that is transitions. While Levante on the other hand, they are battling relegation. So they will want to be big compact, though their defense is not strong, but they will want to be eruptive in this game to get a point, 3 points, so that to survive the La Liga. Levante are going to take more risk than Getafe. So my prediction here is under 3.5 and Getafe to win or draw. Remember Getafe beat Madrid. In the last 5 games, I think they won 4, they drew 1. You understand? Now, to make it 2 odds, I just pied Man United versus Leeds United over 1.5. This is the only slip I'm going to be giving you the booking code because I know there is a bet builder there and it will be dangerously hard for some people. Now, please, the other ones that I don't drop the betting code is that sometimes I do change bookies. If you've noticed, sometimes I use Betano, sometimes I use football.com, and I want to be consistent with what I'm giving out. So when I use Betano and I give you the booking code, I know most of you here are using SportyBet. So how is it gonna be that time? Because sometimes even in my Telegram channel, I do drop Betano because sometimes Betano have higher odds than SportyBet. I'm not going to lie to you. Most times. In short, I believe this bet builder that I did, if I do it in Betano, I'll be getting around 1.80 to 1.90 odds. You understand? So we have come to the end of today's prediction. Go ahead and make your selection. I wish us the best of luck. Bet responsibly. And I wish you a happy week ahead.